guiding figures, illuminate minds, empower futures.
Hello everyone. In this video, I will show you how do we record purchase invoice in Xero. And the secondly, I will show you what will be the double entry. And third step will be how it will appear in accounts. Okay. So firstly, I will show you the invoice. Here is the invoice. Broadband company sent an invoice to IT services company. Invoice date is 1st of January 22. Description is telephone call charges. And the standard rate VAT of 20%. And the total due amount is £120. Okay. Now I will show you in Xero. Okay. I will click dashboard, click business, bills to pay. And here I will click new bill and the supplier name broadband company. And I need to check the invoice date is 1st of January 22. 1st of January 22. Due date I'm assuming 14th of January 22. Reference number is BC01. Okay, and the description renew telephone call charges. Telephone call charges. Quantity 1. And the unit price is, what's the unit price? £100. £100, okay. £100, and the account code should be telephone and internet. And the tax rate is standard rate by 20%. And yes, and the total due amount is £120. Okay. So now I want to discuss one more point. Like here, I will write it down. The telephone charges, telephone charges, VAT, and tables. So we always have to remember the net amount will go into purchases or expense, and then VAT amount will go into VAT code, and the payable amount, the total amount, the gross amount will enter into payables. Okay. So telephone expense net amount £100, VAT is £20, and the payable amount will be £120. Okay. Why would I write it down payable £120? Because it is the ultimate liability the company has to pay. Okay. So now I will show you what will be the double entry. So the double entry will be debit telephone expense £100, debit VAT, so we can claim VAT from HMRC, and credit payables because it is our liability to pay back to the supplier £120. Okay. Now I will show you how it will appear in accounts. Okay. Firstly, I have to approve this invoice, and I will go back to accounting, profit and loss account, and our starting date is 1st of April 21, and the year end date is 31st of March 22. Now I will click update, and I am specifically looking telephone expense. So telephone and internet under administrative cost, I will click here, and the invoice date I just need to check is 1st of January 22. Okay, so here you can see 1st of January 22, broadband company, debit balance of £100. You can check here as well, telephone expense £100 debit. Okay, now I will go back to balance sheet. I will click accounting, balance sheet, and the year end date is 31st of March 22. And here I will look age payables, and I will look VAT. So accounts payable will be under creditors falling within 1 year. I will click here, and as we knew, the invoice date is 1st of January 21, so the starting date is 1st of April 21 here, and the year end date is 31st of March 22. I will click update, and now I will scroll down, and here you can see 1st of January 22 payable invoice broadband company and £120 credit balance. You can check here as well, £120 credit balance. Okay, now I will have to go back to VAT section, so I will go back, and VAT, I will under creditors, I will click here. The year starting date is 1st of April 21. Year end date is 31st of March 22. I will click update here. And the 1st of January 22, I need to look into the VAT. So here you can see 1st of January 22 broadband company debit balance of £20. You can check here as well, £20. And why it is debit? Because the company can reclaim VAT from HMRC. Okay. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.
For more tutorials, log on to www.guidingfigures.com.